Yo. Hi guys. Hey. Hey. What's going on? What's up? I don't think we have any Smidge headlines. Do we? I keep leaving my glasses places and I've lost a pair and my eyes hurt all the time now. But that's my own fault. What else? Smidge updates. The ads have taken me. Mono with no servers, a site I'd never thought I'd see. This is... crazier things are happening. I left the house today. Oh, wow. Thank you, Nikki. I didn't expect that to happen. Honestly. Well, thanks. That's crazy. It's only for a few weeks, I promise. Well, thank you. That's very kind. Guys, I'm in my Fortnite phase. I've been really enjoying playing it. They added K-pop Demon Hunters in it, and they said, wait, you want to come back to this game so badly. Guys, the last time I played Fortnite was January, and I've played it so far. Oh, for the last 2 days, I've played it like 6-7 hours. Okay. Shut up. Anyway, yeah. And I'm actually loving it. And I'm actually not even that bad. I'm not that bad. Connor and everyone were saying that I was carrying. I mean, they might have been kidding, but they said that I was actually doing all right. You got 1 out of me. You're welcome. Thanks. Thank you. Sickness update. I'm like almost done, I think. I just have a little bit of a sore throat and... well, no, my throat doesn't hurt, but like I'll randomly need to cough. And it's one cough. It's not like multiple. So it's just like... okay. Oh, wait. Let's fix my queue. Oh, yeah, I've got Madison Beer in the queue. Thank you for the sub, Abs. Hi. 20 months? What the hell? What the hell? Hey, guys. Today... whoa, hype train incoming. All aboard! No, I'm kidding. Yeah, today we're doing some good old-fashioned chat games. Because I need to finish Undertale. I mean, whoa. I need to finish Deltarune, but I've got a YouTube video coming out. So I wanted a classic Friday hour-and-a-half stream. And because I haven't streamed in like... I didn't stream Monday, Wednesday. Because sickness, I thought it would make sense for my comeback after a little break to be everyone having fun and hanging out and smiling and playing together. So that's what we're doing. Our fluffle ears are gonna start going grey. What do I do if mine are already grey? Help. Help, guys. Okay. We're gonna play Hunger Games first. So everybody, get in. Tell me what... You know how it is. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, yeah.
There we go. Oh, we do have a level 1 hype train. Thank you, Phoebe. 5 months. Holy moly. Yes, so please speak now. And we can add some fun characters in here as well. I think I want to add Huntrix today. I think that would be fun. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna start building up the characters from the bottom, and then if anyone else joins in, we can fill up the gaps. Okay, so let's do Rumi and Zoe. Sorry, Mira, but it's duos only. Can we add Donna Noble? Yes, we can. Who do you want Donna to be with? Rando. Polyphobic game, SMH, I know, right? I've been playing as, actually, I'm not gonna say who. Guys, who out of Huntrix do you think I am? Can you assign me? I'm curious. Let's put Donna with... You want to be Mira? I don't want to be any of them. I don't specifically, like, wish I was like any of them. But that's okay, your observation of me thinking that I want to be Mira is more of an observation of the way that you perceive me. Clock it. Interesting. I'm gonna put Donna with, the 10th Doctor. Let's do... That was a silly. No, I know, but I'm interested as to why. What do you mean by that? I think Mira, she's my favorite. That's so interesting. Guys, I play as Zoe. Zoe is my bias. I love her. But I don't know if I am her. But she's my favorite. So I don't know which one I am more like. Or if I'm like any of them. We're talking about... Sorry, we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. The girl group Huntrix. Let's do... Bill and Ford. Yeah, I was thinking Zoe, but it's been so long since I watched the movie, I don't even remember any of it anymore. Zoe, we love our... Wait, really? That's funny. Lol. Well, I guess she kind of... Well... Yeah, let's say yeah. Let's say yeah. Guys, I went outside today. Even though it was raining. Beautiful. Mira's the tallest. Whoa. Oh wow, we level 2 hype train.
Fight to the death in a game. Anyway, happy 30 months to me.
30 months! Hi, Anne. Do you want in? Mira's the tallest and has the most nonchalant energy out of the 3. That's really funny. It was my 20 months. Wait, you're 10 months. That's... Yeah, that is how that works. You're 10 months apart. Cute. Let's do... Did you say you want in or not? I'm putting you in anyway. But right now you're on your own. Oh wait, no. There's someone on that. Rando is on their own, so hold on. There you go. There you go. Wait, actually, this is a good way to do it, so I know who's left. Oh my god, look at all these options that I've done before. Bill Cipher, Daredevil, Sonic, Jesus, Austin. Should we put Jesus in again? That's quite funny. Wallace and Gromit. Wallace. Gromit. Ba, 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 ba. Wallace and Gromit. Let's do Jesus. Hello. And Judas. Who is not a girl. Went food shopping today and went to an awesome ADHD support thing whilst it was pissing it down, and I walked the whole way and I was so brave about it. Do you know what? That deserves a round of applause. Is it your first food shop of uni? Because bet that hurt. Third? Oh. Third? Oh, probably, yeah. We need more characters. Let's do Darzai and Chuya. Oh! Both being girls. I know that's right. Well, yes. Train Yuri? Yes. Link. Spamton. Tanner. Suzelle or Susie and Chris. Guys, you're gonna make me pick? Oh, this is hurtful. Okay, I'm just to start, and then maybe we'll change it. I'm gonna do Susie and Chris. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm gonna have to. I will gender you correctly. Chris has 2 hands. You love saying this. I mean, I haven't finished the chapter yet, okay? Who knows what will happen to my feelings? Okay, are we ready? Mono, M, Abs, F, Phoebe, F, Tally, F, Rando, M, and F, Darzai, Chuya, The Gatwick Express, Thameslink, Spamton, Tenor, Susie, Chris, Jesus, Judas, Wallace, Gromit, Bill, Ford, Donna, the 10th Doctor, Rumi, and Zoe. Okay. Let's go. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Peace and love. Who's excited for the YouTube video later, by the way? It's really good. It's really good. I'm not just saying that. I like it. It's very good. I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. And you know we take this seriously. Okay. Here we go. It is the Pinterest outfits one. You're so right. Okay. Rumi runs away from the cornucopia. Judas runs away. Chuya runs away. Rando takes a sickle. Susie kills the 10th Doctor as he tries to run. Mono grabs a backpack and retreats. Abs and Phoebe fight for a bag. Phoebe gives up and retreats. Anne runs away. Tally grabs a backpack. The Gatwick Express decapitates Spamton with a sword. Jesus runs away. Wallace scares Bill away from the cornucopia. Chris runs away from the cornucopia. Ford and Donna fight for a bag. Donna gives up and retreats. Tanner runs away. Gromit runs away. Zoe snatches a pair of stays. A likely thing for her to do. Darzai finds a canteen full of water. Thameslink runs away from the cornucopia. Okay. Bill travels to higher ground. Rumi injures herself. Thameslink constructs a shack. Jesus receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Chris... It's probably God, let's be real. Thank you. Oh, it's Boppus. What's up? Hi. Chris receives hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Donna tries to spearfish with a trident. Susie receives clean water. Ford receives fresh food. Zoe tries to sleep through the entire day. Chuya receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Anne, Darzai, Abs, and Tenna hunt for the tributes. Phoebe makes a wooden spear. Mono receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tally tends to the Gatwick Express's wounds. Aww. Why am I always rolling in sponsors? Who are you? That's so funny. Gromit fishes. Rando scares Judas off. Wallace constructs a shack. Canon. Wait, I forgot what the things are. Is it this? And this? Yeah. The 10th Doctor, Spamton, both dead. Gromit receives clean water. Bill receives a hatchet. The Gatwick Express receives a hatchet. Tanner receives fresh food. Chuya, Wallace, Anne, and Darzai tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Rumi receives clean water. Donna, Mono, and Phoebe discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. And Abs climbs a tree to rest. Jesus tends to his wounds. He's like healing his hand. Susie lets Rando into her shelter. Zoe and Chris talk about the tributes still alive. Thameslinks look at the night sky. Ford and Judas tell stories about themselves to each other. Tally cooks her food before putting her fire out. Tally kills Gromit with a sickle. Jesus attacks Rumi, but she manages to escape. Abs questions her sanity. Ford, Mono, and the Gatwick Express and Rando hunt for the tributes. Susie discovers a river. Wallace poisons Zoe's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Phoebe tends to Judas's wounds and defeats Chris in a fight, but spares their life. Thameslink attacks Tanner, but he manages to escape. Chuya fishes. Donna receives a hatchet. Darzai receives an explosive, and Bill searches for firewood. Gromit. Wait. Wallace and Gromit are both dead. Tenna screams for help. Susie tends to her wounds. Thameslink is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bill receives... Damn, double kill. No, wait! No! They're silencing you, Abs! What the hell? Thameslink is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bill receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Rando tries to treat his infection. Jesus, Tally, and Abs sleep in shifts. Donna sets an explosive off, killing Judas and the Gatwick Express. Chuya and Chris hold hands. Okay. Phoebe receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Wait. Okay. Darzai lets Anne into his shelter. Zoe sets an explosive off, killing Rumi, Mono, and Ford. Abs collects fruit from a tree. Susie, Jesus, and Phoebe get into a fight. Phoebe triumphantly kills them both. Chuya injures himself. He misses Darzai. Anne bashes Tally's head in with a mace. Donna attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. Bill defeats Darzai in a fight but spares his life. Tenna goes hunting. Thameslink silently snaps Zoe's neck. Rando stalks Chris. Damn, everybody dead. Judas, the Gatwick Express, Rumi, Mono, Ford, Susie, Jesus, Tally, Donna, and Zoe are all dead. Bill, Phoebe, Darzai, Chuya, and Abs sleep in shifts. Rando, Tenna, Chris, and Thameslink sleep in shifts. Anne quietly hums. Dazai practices his archery. Anne tends to Phoebe's wounds. Chuya and Abs work together for the day. Rando constructs a shack. Temzink and Tenna work together for... Wait. Double T. Bill sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Chris receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. No one is dead. Chuya fends Anne, Rando, and Chris away from his fire. Bill and Phoebe run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Temzink tries to sing herself to sleep. Dazai looks at the night sky. Tenna and Abs hold hands. Phoebe camouflages herself in the bushes. Chuya silently snaps Rando's neck. Anne overhears Tenna and Chris talking in the distance. Temzink sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Dazai fishes. Abs chases Bill. Good luck with that.
Rando, you're dead.
Bill loses sight of where he is. Temzink stabs Abs while her back is turned. Chris stays awake all night. Anne receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dazai and Tenna huddle for warmth. Chuya taints Phoebe's food, killing her. Guys, do we have any... Okay, Anne, I feel like you're the only chatter left. Chris decides not to go to the feast. Dazai decides not to go to the feast. Anne decides not to go to the feast. Temzink takes his staff leaning against the cornucopia. Bill and Chuya threaten a... Whoa! Wait, that's canon! Guys, this happened. Bill and Chuya threaten a double suicide. It falls and they die. It fails and they die. I'm sending that. Tenna takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Anne collects fruit from a tree. Dazai camouflages himself in the bushes. Tenna falls into a pit and dies. Temzink constructs a shack. Chris discovers a river. Hey, Aisling.
Abs, Phoebe, Bill, Chuya, and Tenna, all dead.
And I think you're the only chatter left. Anne climbs a tree to rest. Hi, Magda! Temzink screams for help. Chris receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dazai receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Go on, Anne. Oh! Temzink defeats Chris in a fight but spares his life. Anne dies from hypothermia. Dazai camouflages himself in the bushes. Dazai survives. Chris survives. Temzink is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts.
Anne, Temzink, both dead.
Dazai ambushes Chris and kills him. The winner is Dazai from District 4. You gotta imagine that transition was a lot smoother. You guys know I'll get used to it. Woo! Now that I'm dead, I got to go. Okay, Anne. Right, anyone who wasn't in the first game that is now here that wants to be in the next game, please speak now. Speak now, and I'll put you in. Can we gamble this time? Yeah, we can. Can you make them all me so I win? No, I can't do that, unfortunately. I would like to join. Okay, sadly. You have to tell me. I'm gonna put sadly. You have to pick F or M for pronouns. That you can't be non-binary in this game, unfortunately. Can I Hunger Game? Yes, you can. I'm gonna swap out Wallace and Gromit for Magda and Aisling. And you both have to also say the same thing. You need to pick male or female. M or F for pronouns. La 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 la. Oh, it's on tense cinematic music, I forget. Guys, Magda, Aisling, pick M or F peak. F is fine. Okay, F is for fine. Right, we have Mono, Abs, Phoebe, Tally, Rando, Sadly, Darzai, Chuya, The Gatwick Express, Thameslink, Spamton, Tenor, Susie, Chris, Jesus, Judas, Magda, Aisling, Bill, Ford, Donna, the 10th Doctor, Rumi, and Zoe. Stacked cast, personally. Let's go. It's time to get real. Tally runs away, sadly finds a bag of explosives. The 10th Doctor retrieves a trident. Rumi grabs the shovel. Tenor runs away. Zoe runs away. Thameslink and Donna fight for a bag. Donna gives up and retreats. Abs finds a backpack. Jesus runs away. The Gatwick Express gathers as much food as she can. Darzai gathers as much food. Why did I think he started playing Takedown? That's so funny. Takedown. It's takedown, down. It's a takedown. So sweet, so easy on the eyes. Yeah. Chuya runs away. Ford runs away. Phoebe finds a canteen full of water. Susie runs away. Judas pushes Rando off a cliff during a knife fight. How'd you get to the cliff? Aisling runs away. Chris runs away. Bill runs away. Mono grabs a sword. Magda takes a handful of throwing knives. Spamton steps off his podium. Magda makes a slingshot. Phoebe, Ford, Jesus, and the 10th Doctor hunt for other tributes. During blunt rotation. Zoe searches for a water source. Tally and Ab split up to search for resources. Sadly practices his archery. Chris collects fruit from a tree. The Gatwick Express kills Darzai with his own weapon. Okay. Rumi injures herself. Mono thinks about home. Aisling stalks Judas. Bill discovers a river. Thameslink tries to spear fish with a trident. Donna fishes. Susie steals from Chuya while he isn't looking. Tenor injures himself.
Rando, Spamton, and Darzai all dead.
Tally tries to treat her infection. This is what I meant by my sickness being there just a little bit. Okay. The 10th Doctor and Ford work together to drown the Gatwick Express? Why? Jesus receives explosives. Susie starts a fire. Donna thinks about home. Tenor receives an explosive. Sadly receives fresh food. Zoe questions her sanity. Chuya receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bill, Thameslink, Mono, Phoebe, and Chris sleep in shifts. Magda defeats Rumi in a fight but spares her life. Aisling strangles Abs after engaging in a fist fight. The Gatwick Express is killing me. It's my train Yuri. The Gatwick Express and Thameslink, they love each other very much. They hold hands. Zoe picks flowers. Bill constructs a shack. Chris receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Tally questions her sanity. Donna sets an explosive off, killing sadly Mono and Susie. Chuya scares Aisling off. Magda tends to Jesus' wounds. Ford makes a slingshot. Tenor stalks the 10th Doctor. Phoebe scares Rumi off. Judas receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Thameslink goes hunting.
The Gatwick Express, Abs, Sadly, and Susie all dead.
Oh, Abs, horrible timing. That answers that. Zoe receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Judas receives a hatchet. Chuya thinks about home. Thameslink receives clean water. Tenor tries to sing himself to sleep. Magda attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Chris and Rumi sleep in shifts. Donna and Aisling huddle for warmth. Phoebe sets up camp for the night. Jesus, the 10th Doctor, and Ford discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Tally quietly hums. Bill receives clean water. I'm rooting for Donna. Okay. The 10th Doctor hunt for other tributes. Chris discovers a river. Judas and Bill work together for the day. Jesus overhears Magda and Tally talking in the distance. Zoe tends to Donna's wounds. Thameslink accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Ford strangles Aisling with a rope. Phoebe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tenna runs away from Chuya. Rumi receives clean water.
Thameslink, Aisling, both dead.
Ford thinks about home. Chris cries himself to sleep. Rumi questions her sanity. Judas, Donna, and Zoe cheerfully sing songs together. Sure. Tally looks at the night sky. Jesus receives clean water. Magda defeats Phoebe in a fight but spares her life. Bill is awoken by nightmares. Likely thing for him to do. Tenna and Chuya huddle for warmth. The 10th Doctor looks at the night sky. The 10th Doctor defeats Donna in a fight but spares her life. Tenna scares Tally off. Chris tries to sleep through the entire day. Chuya travels to higher ground. Rumi picks flowers. Jesus collects fruit from a tree. Bill tracks down and kills Judas. Zoe is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Magda and Phoebe work together for the day. Ford hunts for other tributes.
Judas, no!
Chris destroys Bill's supplies while he is asleep. Donna poisons Zoe's drink. She drinks it and dies. Ford tends to his wounds. Magda fends Phoebe, Jesus, and Rumi away from her fire. Tenna cries himself to sleep. The 10th Doctor, Tally, and Chuya sleep in shifts. Jesus collects fruit from a tree is almost more lore accurate. Like, it kind of is. And every time he gets water from an unknown sponsor, I'm like, be careful what you'll do with that. Because we know what you like to do. Rip Judas, you'd make a great song someday. Judas, Judas. Yeah. Jesus attacks Rumi, but she manages to escape. Chris, the 10th Doctor, split up and search for resources. Chuya receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Magda collects fruit from a tree. Tally's trap kills Donna. Phoebe attacks Bill, but he manages to escape. Tenna severely injures Ford and leaves him to die.
Zoe, Donna, Ford, dead.
Rumi sees a fire but stays hidden. Chris tries to treat his infection. Chuya cooks his food before putting his fire out. Phoebe tries to sing herself to sleep. Jesus is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Magda and the 10th Doctor talk about the tributes still alive. Bill and Tally huddle for warmth. Tenna receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jesus practices his archery. Magda tries to sleep through the entire day. Rumi and the 10th Doctor work together for the day. Chuya questions his sanity. Bill discovers a cave. Phoebe goes hunting. Tenna steals from Chris while they aren't looking. Tally camouflages herself in the bushes. Tenna is stung to death. Phoebe knocks Magda unconscious and leaves her there as bait. Jesus knocks Bill unconscious and leaves him there as bait. The 10th Doctor knocks... Okay, what the fuck is going on? Tally is stung to death. Rumi survives. Chris survives.
Tenna, Magda, Bill, Chuya, and Tally are all dead.
Jesus fends Rumi, Phoebe, and Chris away from his fire. The 10th Doctor attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Phoebe decides not to go to the feast. Rumi decides not to go to the feast. Jesus strangles Chris with a rope. Rumi searches for firewood. Phoebe begs for Jesus to not kill her. He refuses, keeping Phoebe alive.
The 10th Doctor, Chris, both dead.
It's not looking good. Jesus defeats Rumi in a fight but spares her life. Phoebe thinks about home. Rumi and Phoebe are tracked down and kill Jesus. Phoebe's the only chatter left.
Jesus, dead.
Phoebe taints Rumi's food, killing her. The winner is Phoebe from District 2! Let's do that again. The winner is Phoebe from District 2! Guys, I'm sorry, I forgot to gamble. I forgot to gamble. But we can do it again. We can do it this time. We can do it this time around. Okay? Right. Anyone here that wants to be in it, speak now. If not, should we swap out some of these characters and add some new ones? Can I change to M? Oh yeah, if anyone wants to change their pronouns, let me know. Noelle. Who else? I'm looking at my shelf for inspiration. Who have we had before? Chew? Good suggestion. Let's do Chew and Eve. I was thinking about on my while I was playing Fortnite, I was thinking about my dream Luna collab. Like, it wouldn't just be a skin, like some skins in an emote. It would be like capable demon hunters have like taken over the map. It would be like 12 skins, and each skin would have their solo outfit variant. Okay. Not solo outfits, the subunit outfits, but Yojin would have Kiss Later. Yeah. And then let me just, for those of you that don't understand Luna, let me just get through this a little bit, okay? So 12 skins, all of them would have their subunit variant like outfits, and then also a group outfit one. Either butterfly era because duh, or hula hoop era because my favorite outfits, or just like an iconic all 12 matching outfit one. Like Paint the Town, but that was kind of ugly, so maybe not that one, I don't know. Anyway, and then, okay, so those would be the skins, and then emote wise, there would be one for each title track and the dance for it, from all of the albums. And then their places to drop, there would be like areas of the map that correlate to different music videos. So like one area of the map which was like fiery and like got loads of comets and stuff from when Heiju burnt the moon. This is gonna sound insane for any of you who don't understand Luna lore. And then one part of the map is like the field of mirrors from Cherry's music video, teleporting, you know, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then NPCs, like some of the NPCs could have the massive cat heads, like from Hyunjin's solo. It's Hyunjin, right? It's the cat. Yeah. Duh. And there'd be jam tracks as well, and like I just think it would be sick. And like Kim Lip's back bling could be a fucking what do you call it? She makes a black hole. Yeah. Or one of the places you could drop can be the circular building from Eclipse. That's also in Paint the Town. And also one of the sets should be the set that didn't get used from Butterfly. Yes. And that's just spitballing. Like, I feel like, I mean, it would never happen, but I can dream. That would be. I implore all of you to randomly start thinking up. Why not write it down in your journal? I don't know. I implore everyone to biblically assign your favorite, like your special interest or a hyperfixation, and make a Fortnite collab. What you would want in your dream Fortnite collab. It's a really fun thought exercise. How would it translate into the game? That's your homework, everyone. Anyway, Chris and Raul say yes. I'm getting rid of Jesus and Judas. Cookie Run Fortnite collab. See? Everyone start imagining it. Basically, I've never had a Fortnite collab that I like care that much about. Obviously, I bought the Miku one, but that's just because I love buying in. I am the target audience for in-app purchases. If anyone remembers my Singing Monsters phase that I streamed, I spent too much money on that game. By the way, way before everyone started saying Shumbugler, I was there when it was written. First year of streaming, I had a My Singing Monsters phase, and I streamed it like tons. Anyway, not the point. But ever since the K-pop Demon Hunters collab, now I understand what it's like to have a Fortnite collab make you hyperfixated on the game. Like, imagine if there was a Doctor Who. Wow. I've just checked. It's not hitting the spot. That's really scary. But I think it's because it would probably be ugly. No, actually, no. I thought about the locations. I think I would still go crazy for a Doctor Who collab. But it wouldn't, they would always do like the current Doctor, and I would want a legacy, what do you call it? Collab. Sorry, guys, I've been playing Fortnite a lot. You guys can't make fun of me. Okay, so we have Mono, Abs, Phoebe, Tally, Rando, Sadly, Dazai, Chuya, The Gallic Express, Thameslink, Spamton, Tenor, Susie, Noel, Chris, Ralsei, Magda, Ashling, Bill, Ford, Chu, Eve, Rumi, and Zoe. Who else? I think that might be good for now. Should we go? Can you remind me, guys, that we need to do the, gambling. Please remind me later. Okay. Let's go. It's a bit loud. As the tributes sound on their podiums, the horn sounds. Tally and Bill fight for a bag. Tally gives up and retreats. Rumi runs away from the cornucopia. Susie scares Eves away. Eves? Who am I? Eve, away. The Gatwick Express snatches a pair of stays. Tenor retrieves a trident. Zoe sets an explosive off, killing Dazai, Ralsei, Mono, and Thameslink. Phoebe grabs a sword. Abs runs away. Aisling rips a mace out of Noelle's hands. Rando grabs a jar of missing bait while Ford gets fishing gear. Spamton sets Chris on fire with a Molotov. Sadly runs away from the cornucopia. Chuya stays. Chu finds... Oh, Chuya and Chu. That's going to be not difficult. Magda stays. I've been blown up every single round. That's so funny. It seems like it's your main goal. Did you get it? Your main goal is to blow up. Yeah! Bill hunts for other tributes. Ford and Phoebe hunt for other tributes. Aisling scares Magda off. Zoe discovers a cave. Rumi defeats Eve in a fight, but spares her life. I need to see this. This is awesome. Chu searches for firewood. Chuya runs away from Sadly. Rando camouflages himself. Noelle camouflages herself. Tally runs away from Tenor. Susie and Spamton work together for the day. The Gatwick Express chases Abs.
Dazai, Ralsei, Mono, Thameslink, Chris, all dead.
Rumi tries to treat her infection. Sadly attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Susie screams for help. The Gatwick Express attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Chuya attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Aisling and Abs threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. I really can't read from here, but it's okay. Spamton screams for help. Tenna, Tally, Bill, Phoebe, and Magda sleep in shifts. Rando and Zoe talk about the tributes to their life. Chu thinks about home. Eve attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Ford is unable to start a fire and Noelle is everyone's starting a fucking fire. The Gatwick Express begs for Rando to kill her. He refuses, keeping the Gatwick Express alive. Bill fishes. Zoe sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Tenna, Susie, Magda, Tally, and Chuya hunt for other tributes. Sadly tries to spear fish with a trident. Noelle, Eve, Spamton, Chu, and Ford hunt for other tributes. Phoebe sprains her ankle while running away from Rumi. Okay, damn. I've got tape on my foot. Whoops.
Aisling, Abs, you're both dead.
Rumi tends to Chuya's wounds. Bill looks at the night sky. Spamton receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Eve receives fresh food. Phoebe cooks her food before putting her fire out. The Gatwick Express loses sight of where she is. Susie defeats Sadly in a fight. Ford sees the fire but stays hidden. Tenna tries to sing himself to sleep. Tally sets an explosive off, killing Rando, Noelle, and Chu. Zoe and Magda run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Bill searches for a water source. Rumi picks flowers. Ford severely slices the Gatwick Express with a sword. Tally runs away from Susie. Magda picks flowers. Zoe picks flowers. Spamton and Tenna hunt for other tributes. Chuya tries to spearfish with a trident. Eve convinces Sadly to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Wait, this is lore. Phoebe hunts for other tributes.
Rando, Noelle, Chu, the Gatwick Express, and Sadly, all dead.
Okay, one more round and then we'll gamble. Chuya quietly hums. Eve destroys Tally's supplies while he is asleep. Spamton convinces Ford to snuggle with him. Magda climbs a tree to rest. Bill fends Zoe, Tenna, and Susie away from his fire. Phoebe receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rumi cries herself to sleep. Spamton and Susie work together for the day. Bill searches for firewood. Eve is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Tenna sets Magda on fire with a Molotov. Phoebe falls into a pit and dies. Chuya thinks about home. Zoe runs away from Ford. Rumi questions her sanity. Tally picks flowers.
Magda, Phoebe, both dead.
Okay, one more. Bill attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Eve, Rumi, Zoe, and Spamton sleep in shifts. Susie, Ford, and Tally track down and kill Tenna. Chuya receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Rumi attacks Zoe, but Spamton protects her, killing Rumi. This is angst. Tally decides not to go. Susie decides not to go. Bill gathers as much food in a bag as he can before fleeing. Eve severely injures Ford and leaves him to die. Chuya decides to not go to the feast. Tally constructs a shack. Eve, Spamton, Chuya, and Bill raid Zoe's camp while she is hunting. Susie falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Bill survives, Zoe survives. Oh, everyone but Tally survives. You burned in ash.
Tenna, Rumi, Ford, Susie, and Tally, all dead.
Okay, guys. It's gambling time. Where's the predict button gone? Hello? Chuya. Bill. Eve. Yeah, all the chatters are dead. Tally, you were the last chatter. Okay, guys, vote now. Chuya, Bill, Eve, Spamton, Zoe. Vote wisely. Are we ready? Wait. Chuya convinces Eve to snuggle with him. Spamton passes out from exhaustion. Zoe thinks about winning. Bill cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Zoe overhears Chuya and Spamton talking in the distance. Eve dies from hypothermia. Chuya survives, Zoe survives, Spamton survives.
Bill and Eve, dead.
Chuya sets Spamton on fire with a Molotov. Zoe dies from hypothermia. I hate it when they make the rounds so small after this. But I think we know what that means. Yes, we do. The winner is Chuya from District 4. Did anyone vote for Chuya? Maybe we should do a few rounds before so that it's more of a wait. Nobody thought this would happen. Wait, I swear it's never said that before. Is this a new update? Wait, that's so funny. If it says like, will Smidge win? And it says yes, nobody thought this would happen. That's really funny. I don't feel too great. Good night, everyone. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye, abs. La, 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 la. Is anybody here that wants to be in? Please speak now. Mono, who can we put you with instead? Oh yeah, video soon. 30 minutes. Can I be with 6? Yes. I think that's good. Should we just go? I'm gonna go click slowly in case anyone says otherwise. Everybody locking in. Okay. Magda runs away, Noelle runs away, Tally runs away, Temsig runs away, Chuya runs away, Phoebe runs away, Chris kills Rumi with a hatchet. Zoe runs away, Mono runs away, Sadly runs away, Darze runs away, Rando runs away, the Gallic Express takes a handful of throwing knives, Rousey crouches a first aid kit and runs away! Cannon! Aisling takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Bill runs away. Chew breaks Ford's nose for a basket of bread. By the way, I'm currently working on the Cookie Yowie PowerPoint, and I genuinely think it's going to be as long as the Luna one, so be prepared. Okay, thank you. Tanner runs away. Spamton runs away. Susie and Six fight for a bag. Susie strangles Six with the straps and runs. Sorry, I was confused. Eve runs away. Thameslink discovers a cave. Ford injures himself. Bill makes a wooden spear. Susie scares Spamton off. Thank you, F1? Question mark? For the follow. Susie scares Spamton off. Rousey collects fruit from a tree. Noelle chases sadly. Chris, Tally, Eve, and Zoe hunt for the tributes. Aisling and Phoebe split up and search for resources. Darzai ambushes Chuya and kills him. Gag. Tanner diverts Mono's attention and runs away. The Gatwick Express picks flowers. Chew spears Magda in the abdomen. Spamton survives, sadly survives, Zoe survives, Tanner survives. Darzai finds and kills Ford, who was making too much noise. Phoebe survives, Rousey survives, Noelle trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Mono finds and kills Chris, who was making too much noise. Aisling accidentally makes eye contact with spiny lethal plant life. I've never seen that one. Eve survives, the Gatwick Express survives. Chew flails her weapon around, accidentally killing Susie. Thameslink survives. Bill finds and kills Tally, who was making too much noise. Everyone and their mum
Dead. Rumi, Rando, Six, Chuya, Magda, Ford, Noelle, Chris, Aisling, Susie, and Tally are all dead.
Guys, should we start the prediction now? Okay. Mono. Darzai. Bill. Phoebe. Wait, I like how it's building up. Wait. Go back. Bill, Phoebe, the Gatwick Express. Hi, I'm new. Welcome. We're doing Hunger Games Simulator with chat. The Gatwick Express. Link. Rousey. Chew and Eve. Oh my god, you can do unlimited predictions, I think. Sadly. Oh! No! You can only do 10! We have to wait till 10 people are alive. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Bill quietly hums. Mono questions his sanity. Tanner defeats Sadly in a fight, but spares his life. Thameslink, Zoe, and Chew cheerfully sing songs together. Darzai passes out from exhaustion. Phoebe receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rousey starts a fire. Spamton convinces the Gatwick Express to snuggle with him. Ooh, this song is gonna make me so... Okay. Eve tries to treat her infection. I sneeze. Mono searches for firewood. Chew, Darzai, and the Gatwick Express successfully ambush and kill Eve, Zoe, and Bill. Thameslink is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sadly attacks Spamton, but he manages to take... Rousey chases for me. Tanner makes a slingshot. Mono survives. Thameslink knocks Sadly out and leaves it. Phoebe knocks Darzai out. The Gatwick Express survives. Tanner survives. Spamton pushes Chew out into a Rousey survives.
Eve, Zoe, Bill, Sally, Daza, and Chu, all dead.
I think it's time. Mono. Phoebe. The Gatwick Express. Thameslink. Spampton. Tenor. Okay, you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, vote, 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 vote. Quick, 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 quick. Vote, vote. Now, 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 now. Vote, vote, vote. Wait, what? How are you over there suddenly? Anyway. Okay. This is not nearly dramatic enough. One advert.
With new e-power.
Okay. Phoebe, the Gatwick Express, Thameslink, and Mono tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Rousey, Tenor, and Spampton get in a fight. Tenor triumphantly kills them both. Phoebe decides not to go to the feast. Thameslink throws a knife into Mono's chest. The Gatwick Express decides not to go to the feast. Tenor decides not to go. Phoebe practices her archery. Thameslink unknowingly eats toxic berries. The Gatwick Express defeats Tenor in a fight but spares his life. Tenor survives. Phoebe injures the Gatwick Express but leaves her in the rain to die.
Rousey, Spampton, Mono, Thameslink, the Gatwick Express.
It's Phoebe versus Tenor. Tenor catches Phoebe off guard and kills her. The winner is Tenor from District 6. What the hell? What the What? I'm gagged. It doesn't hit as hard when it's not a chatter. What the hell? Okay, Tenor won. Okay, wait, chat. Chat. Can you hold on for like 1 second? Wait, no, not this. Not this! Not my release radar! This thing. Guys, I need to pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I will be really quick because I know I literally end in 30 minutes. Hold on. I'm back. Da da da. Da 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 da. Na, 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 na. Oh, I want to eat so badly. I'm so hungry. I actually have stuff in my fridge now. I feel like a proper gamer. Do you know what I mean? And I have a cabinet here now that has some cool old tech and one anime figure because I need to buy more. And my anime journal and some other stuff. And I'm actually really happy with the office now. It is definitely occupied, but I think in doing that, I had to move everything around and I reorganized everything. And now it's all like, I don't know. It feels like before this whole space being mine it was kind of like just big and empty. And it had my stuff in it, but it didn't feel decorated like my room is. Do you know what I mean? Like I had my stuff in it, but it didn't really feel like, I don't know. But now it feels more like, yeah, people live here. Well, we don't live, but you know what I mean. Okay. I'm excited for this video too. Might take my hat off. It's raining outside, so... Oh, hat hair! You didn't see that. You didn't see that. There we go. By the way, have you guys been... Okay, guys, maybe if we talk really quietly. Do I want to bring this up on stream? I don't know. Anybody here a Taylor Swift fan? Just out of curiosity. Hi. Hi. Just wondering. Like, you know. How do I politely say no? People like what they like. Okay, good to know. But yeah. I've just been really enjoying all the tweets. I will say. It's kind of like, okay, you know that tweet that's like when the neighbor's argument is really good and you start vacuuming the grass? Because I'm on Stan Twitter, on my main account timeline is just Stan Twitter. I get everybody's fandom's business. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not in the Swiftie fandom, but it's been so funny to see Swifties be like, I hate this album. And like talking about how bad it is and like saying like, damn, I really like her, but this is not good. So it's actually been me standing outside, like my damn neighbors arguing, like, oh, Alex, like, yeah. Yeah, basically Swiftie, well, okay, they seem pretty divided. There's like a whole, okay, from my understanding, there's some Swifties that are like, this is what it feels like to be around when Jesus was walking the earth. Serious. And then there are some Swifties that are like, this is just, this is a disaster. And yeah. Some of the lyrics I've seen are not I don't, but also I don't know. I'm not I don't write music, so do I know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm clearly too scared to have an opinion. No, my opinion is from what I've seen, and maybe I've been fed information that backs a certain point. But from what I've seen, oh, the other Swifties put her on the cross. Wait, you cooked there. I saw an Oomph live tweet the reaction and then later delete them and go, why are Swifties and Angels fighting? Oh, yeah. Some of those lyrics felt like oversharing. I saw someone say, like the perfect summary for the album is, she's good at pop music. The music is good, the pop music is good, like it's a song, but the lyrics read like a millennial Facebook posting. And I was like, unfortunately, I have to kind of agree. Like, from my side of things, it's looking like Senorita Awesome a little bit. I blame Travis Kelce for not being a good muse. That's not ridiculous to say. That's not ridiculous to say that. Yeah. Okay, listen. I hate the patriarchy and I hate fighting and argument, peace and love and no war, sure. But I will say there is nothing more entertaining on the internet. Okay, first place being when everyone's angry at the same person and then Twitter's really funny. Second place being fan wars. It's annoying because I hate fan wars and they shouldn't happen. They're so dumb. And it's rage baiting. It's rage baiting the Olympics. Rage baiting, the Olympics. But fan wars are kind of funny to watch, I will say. Especially when it's about nothing. So all of the jokes that I've seen people make at each other has been really funny. Fandom wars are so funny if it's not your fandom. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Although sometimes there are some... I'm actually not going to say who because I don't want to get killed. But there are some fandoms that even if I'm not in the fandom they're attacking, there is a fandom that no matter who they're arguing against... There's two, actually, I think. No matter who they're arguing against, they piss me off. Because it's always really stupid. And it's always, like, 12-year-olds on Twitter with that mean girl persona. Who, like, just... Like, okay, honey, let's get you to bed. Or, like, oh my god, this hag. Or, like, wow, you're 26 saying this. And it's like... Do you think 26 is old? Like, that breed of fan war stuff, I'm being successfully rage baited. But fan wars where it's like, I don't know. To be fair, there's been so much Twitter drama over the past few days that it's just been really funny. I've had like popcorn. It's been great. Like Nicki and Cardi dragging each other. I don't even go either. I don't go anywhere. But it's been great to witness. Okay, that's so... No, I don't condone fan wars. But I gotta admit, it's kind of entertaining, right? It's like reality TV. It's happening on my phone. Yeah. Should we do one last go? We have 10 minutes until the video. Nicki pausing her beef to hype up the Taylor Swift album was so funny. It's really funny. It's really funny. Someone was like, you know your album bad when you gone. No. Enough. I don't condone it, but if it's already there and I have the popcorn in my hand, this is true. This is true. I do just feel really bad though because I just opened Twitter and I do feel really bad though because no, shut up. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is one thing that did piss me off is someone making a tweet I agree with sympathy is a knife being a, like, it's not a diss track. It's a woman heartfeltly, is that a word? Explaining her, I'm not a lyricist, feelings about a situation. And in the song, she's literally being like if it's about Taylor, she's literally like, being around someone so successful, and the way that the industry puts us against each other makes me feel really jealous. Like, seeing her, like, I hate seeing her around because of the jealousy that I feel. And it's like, in the song, she's talking about how these feelings are so complicated and she hates that she feels this way, but she wants sympathy. But then, and so that's what the tweet was. And then I see all of these fans in the replies being like, this is the lyrical genius you're talking about, or where does it say that in these lyrics? And it's got a screenshot of like back to back to back to back, or 365 Party Girl. And I'm like, obviously we're not talking about that. Duh. Like, obviously we're not talking about that. Like, oh my god, so this is your lyrical genius, and it's like, oh my god, can a girl have some fun? Like, you're being obtuse on purpose. Is this your kink? Like, I'm scared. Anyway, it's stuff like that. Basically, fan wars are fun to stand to witness from the sidelines until I click on the replies and see something that successfully rage baits me and gets me. And I'm like, why am I here? Why have I done that? I've pissed myself off on purpose, and it's my fault, and I have to put my phone down and walk away. But I don't. I just keep scrolling. People cherry picking to fit their narrative pisses me off. It's only okay if it's fitting the narrative that I like. I'm kidding, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like, that stuff that just pisses me off. Yeah, a lot of shit pisses me off online, and especially fan wars. Even if I'm not in them, I'm like, oh no, but the way that you're being an idiot is annoying me. It's like if Lorde replied to "Girl So Confusing" with a diss track. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't. Please. It is annoying because I want to like her because loads of people hate her. For the wrong reason. Like, loads of people hate her for valid reasons, but loads of people hate her because she's a woman. And so naturally, I want to back her. But the reasons why people don't like her, I'm like, well, yes. A little bit. Yeah. And maybe I feel a little bit bad because, or maybe this album is fine and everyone's making it out to be like it's really bad. Don't know. But it's kind of giving, someone said the album is okay. It just, for the first time ever, she has nothing really to say. And so that's why she's struggling to say anything. And I was like, that could be it. Why do people not like her? Unbiased news source, Swifties, don't get mad at me. Just listing some of the reasons why people don't like her. She's a white billionaire who has picked and, like, she's cherry-picked certain causes to be vocal for and been silent about others. She travels a lot. She has loads of MAGA friends, like Trump supporter friends. And apparently she has that song called on the new album called Cancelled, being like, I like my friends cancelled. I like them in Gucci and scandals. I'm scared. What's the other reason? I don't know. She seems like a nice person, but also, I guess that only gets you so far. Yeah, that's just a few of the reasons off the top of my head why people don't like her. But when I see people hating on her just because she's a girl and she's like quirky, I'm like, okay, I want to like you. But then you do stuff like that, and then I'm like, I can't really do much about that. I mean, I don't know, though. I mean, I would like to have a backbone, but yeah. Purely from someone who has made albums before kind of standpoint. I mean, do I have a leg to stand on? I'm not sure, but I can have an opinion. I am agreeing with the criticisms that it's not really cohesive, because the showgirl aesthetic of everything was really nice. I thought it was cool. It was fun. It was giving Dark Betty and Riverdale a little bit, but it's okay. I thought it was fun. But none of the songs really match the vibe. I mean, I guess a music video or two will help with that, but it didn't really go together. And I saw someone say that, and I was like, I agree with that statement. I think it didn't really, like, someone said this album should have been a photo shoot. And maybe I agree with that. But I don't know. I feel bad. She seems happy. Surrounds herself with the right wing, puts the same amount of pollution into the air with a private jet in 3 months than the average American does in 2 years, roughly, and she's generally out of touch. Yeah. And the thing is, with someone becoming out of touch, or being out of touch, this is true, and it's annoying when that happens, but bear in mind, this much, there is this part of me, this size part of me, that feels bad, because people who get out of touch, like, they don't realize before it's too late, and then suddenly people just don't relate to you anymore, and you just gone past the point. But I guess it is preventable, so also don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are people that I know that just kind of become out of touch, and you're like, this is really sad to see. And also, I think, as someone who's been a fan, and you guys might relate to this as well, I think quite a lot of us can relate to stanning someone and then they blow up, and some of them have the longevity, but some of them start to become out of touch, and it's really heartbreaking to witness as a fan, because at some point they pass the point of no return. I mean, she was raised rich, so I don't know how preventable it was. I mean, like, you can be raised rich and still be, like, humble and have and make an effort to not be out of touch. Like, you physically could be, but you can make an effort to not speak it, or, like, try and I feel like you can. It is preventable in a way. Like, if you make an effort to be involved in a local community and, like, stay to the, like, keep yourself grounded. That's what I mean. But yeah, I feel like it happens to a lot of creators, like, to kind of bring it back to this space. I think it does. And it's really awkward to see. They will lose their core audience because they slowly become more and more out of touch, and it's like, oh no, this is sad. This is really sad. Okay, well, I accidentally just yapped my way into the YouTube video time, so sorry about that. That's why we're here, to keep you humble. Yeah, guys. But also, you don't have to worry about me being out of touch, I don't think. Well, actually, no one should ever say that, because you never know. The last video did really good, so please go give this one just as much love, because it's an outfits video, it's not a DIY video, so YouTube doesn't push them as much as my other ones. So it would be great if you could go watch it all the way through, give it a like, give it a comment, you know the drill. I'm gonna go like it and the tweet and everything. I will see you guys. What day is it? Sunday. Do you want to play Animal Crossing again? Probably, maybe. Okay. Bye, guys. Go watch the video, please. Bye.